Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Okay, today I want to show you guys how you can fix your double placket on a senator top or native top for men, depending on the one you call it. When we talk about senator top, that doesn't mean it must be made with a senator fabric. You understand? You can use any fabric to achieve that design or that style. So today I'm going to show you guys how you can achieve that. So if you look here, I already have my other components. Let me show you guys. I have our other components. Let me show you. This is our so this is our neck piping. This is what we are going to use to pipe the neckline. As you can see, it has two different design. One plain fabric and the Ankara, that's African print fabric. So we'll keep this aside. This is not our main stuff. This is the pocket. Already um done everything I'm supposed to do on the pocket. This is the pocket. So all I need is just to fix it. This is This is the back part. Yes, this is the back part of this stuff I'm making. This is the back part. Now, funny enough, this is the wrong part of this back part of this back part of the top. Yes, this is the back. This is the right side. So this is how I want to make it. So if you don't know how to cut a senator top or a native top for men, check it out. I'm going to drop a tutorial on that on my channel. I'm going to drop that, and I'll make sure I make use of a plain senator fabric so that you guys can understand better. Because most times when we use other fabrics other than senator, some people feel that this is not the right thing or this is not the right way. So this is the back. We keep it aside. Now this is the front part. This is the one we are working with. This is the main stuff we want to do now. Now this is it. This placket, like I told you guys, is double, is two. This is it. Now the first one is a smaller one. This is it. Now the length of it is 12 and a half, which while fixing, I'll still reduce it. Now for the width, I made it, let's say approximately 1 3/4, which we are going to work with it. Now for the bigger placket, look at the width. The width is 4 inches wideness. Why the length we have 17 inches. Now this 17 inches, the this 17 inches is for the fabric. Now this is the stay that I already cut out for this. Now if you have this hard stay, fine, you don't need to double this. You just make it one like this. I don't have the hard stay, so that is why I doubled mine. As you can see, I doubled it. This one will be for here. Okay, now this particular one, now if you check the length I have is 16 inches. 16 inches. Now this 16 inches is the length of my placket. This 1 inches I have here, I'm not going to make it of it. I have 17 here. Why here I have 16. This is the actual length of my placket. So for an average adult, we use 16 inches, unless maybe you want it longer or that, but 16 inches is very okay for an adult. Now, this is for the smaller placket. I used half an inch width. The length is also the same as the length of the fabric. Okay, so now let's go. Let me show you guys the first thing to do. The first thing to do is to get your fabric. This is the front part of your fabric. You fold it into two. When you fold it into two, on the right side, you see I folded it into two like this. On the right side, you use your iron to press it. Now when you press it, what you have done is that you've made a line here. See this line? Okay, then you get your tape and your chalk. Now from this place, this is where the neckline, the neck depth stop. From this place, You go down by 8 inches. This 8 inches now, the neck can pass when the person wants to wear it. After that, let me put it this way so that you guys can see again, which is here. Remember, this is the right side. Then open it up. Open it up like this. I'm doing this way so that you guys can see. When you get to this 8 inches, this mark, you stop. Then you make a notch. Let me show you guys. This is the 8 inches where we mark. You make a notch like this. Watch. Just a small notch. So you see, I made a small notch like this. So you see it. Then we keep this aside. Okay, guys. Don't forget. This is our front part. Don't forget to put stay. This is I use this. This is to stay. I don't know what you guys call it in your own side. This is what I used. So we just put it in the middle this way. From there, I think I stopped somewhere at 16, where this is going to stop. So you just put it so that while sewing, this lace will not shrink. So that is the reason for this. Okay. So the next thing we're going to do now, we're going to work on this. So place this bigger one like sit like this. Now on one side, you make sure you go in by at least 3/4 or half an inch. You went in by 3/4 of an inch. Then you place your stay. You place your stay. Iron it. Remember I told you guys the reason why I double this is because um I don't have hard stay. That is why I double this. So you iron. This is what we have after ironing. The next thing we are going to do, you see this side, we push it in like this. Use our iron to hold it. We flip it this way. You see what I just did? You flip it this way. When you flip it this way, you also iron. Okay? So after ironing, we have. Now see what we are going to do now. You see this excess allowance we have here. We're going to trim it out. Okay? So we trim this way. So this is what we have. You see it? Okay, so now there is something I normally do. You see the way it is. You see the way it is. I'll still just trim this a little. Just maybe I'll just take out half an inch from it because I don't want it showing on this side. So I'll just put it down like this. We are still working on this bigger side, not here. I'll just take out. So this is it. This is what we have. We'll keep this aside. We are good to go with that. Now this is for the smaller placket. The same thing we did to the bigger one. We place it. also cover it. That one. We flip it, then we iron. This is what we have. After ironing, we also trim, just like we trim the other one. We also trim the excess allowance. So we have, as you can see, this is what we have. This is the smaller placket. This is the bigger placket. And this is our front part. You see that notch we made here? You see the way it opened it up? Did you see? Did you see? So that's the reason for the notch. So now have it in mind. When you want to fix this, you see the smaller one. Now when the fabric, the cloth is facing you like this is how this cloth will be worn. The right hand side is where you fix the smaller one. Do you understand? Yes. The right hand side, like this is it now. This cloth, you see, is on the wrong side. This is the wrong side of the cloth. This is how it will be worn. On this right hand side is where you fix the smaller placket, while on the left is where you fix the bigger placket. So let's go over to the machine. Let me show you guys how to fix this. Guys, like I told you guys earlier, when you want to fix this, the first thing you're going to do, you're going to turn it to the wrong side. Yes. We are fixing this from the wrong side. So when you already turn it on the wrong side, I told you the left hand side is where the bigger placket will be, while the right hand side is where the smaller one will be. Okay, when it's on the wrong side. So we're going to start with this small placket. So now you see it, we are fixing it from the wrong side. You open it up. When you open it up, you see the way it is. This side that has the bigger allowance, we're going to start with it. You place it right side on the wrong side. You place it like this, making sure they are equal. Then you know we have to sew now. So for us to sew, we have to turn it this way. So when you place it, they are going to stitch it. As you stitch, you make sure they are equal here. When you get to this place that we made notch, you stop. Just stop, stitch and stop. Then we're also going to make a notch. Now this notch I'm making, remember we didn't notch because of the one we just sew. We also make a notch. Then we turn it to the right side like this. You see the way we did it? We turn it to the right side like this. Okay. When you turn, this is what you should have. Just like this. You see it? This is what you should have when you turn. Then you're going to run a stitch on this line here. Run a stitch till you get to this place we have a notch. Okay, so this is what we have after stitching. Now you see the excess we have, I'll just cut it out. This is it. Put this by the side. Then the next thing we are going to do is we're going to fix the bigger placket. Then just like we did for the smaller placket, we take the bigger placket also on the wrong side. Let me turn it so that you guys can see. It's on the wrong side. We also take this one that has a bigger allowance. You see it's like this. This is the one that has a bigger space. We put it right side against the wrong side of the fabric. We place it like this, making sure they are equal here. Then we sew. Please, what you should sew should be very, very little. It shouldn't even be up to half an inch when you are going to sew. When you get to that place we made a notch, you also top stitch and stop sewing. So this is what we have. We also come here and also notch it because of the fabric, the placket. So you see, after that we turn it to the right side like this. We turn it to the right side. So this is what we have. When we turn it to the right side, this is what we have. Then we also see if it can cover this. So you see the way it covers. You see the way it covers this one, it relaxes. Put it like this. Then what we'll do, you get our pin. You get your pin. Use your pin to secure it this way. Okay? Please remember we are making a double placket. Yes, it's the second one um we are trying to fix. So this is what we have. Now this is what we're going to do now. We're going to run a stitch here. We're going to run a stitch here down. Now this stitch now is depending on if you want it, so like you want an allowance to be here, something like this, but I don't want that. I'll just run a stitch like this, a tiny stitch down. So just watch me. Let's go. Now remember we are almost getting to the end. This is where um our placket is going to stop. Now before you get to this end, look at, if you want it to be just this way, if you want it to just be this way, you can leave it this way and stitch it out. You can just put it like this. But if you don't want it to be this way, see the way it is. See the way I'm holding it. I want to give it a V shape. See the way I'm holding it. I will come and close one like this. I don't know if you guys can see. I've closed one side. Then I will also close this side. Do you see what I just did? Let me take it again. Let me bring my camera closer so that you guys can see it. Let me take it again. You see the way it is, this edge. Let me say like 3 inches before you get to the ending of the part. You just put it in like this. This can also be a design, but I don't want it like this. Okay, you can put it in like this. Then when you fold one side, holding this other place you folded, you also fold the other side. It's very simple. So you see my V-shaped, as you can see, this is my V-shape. Now I will make sure that this tip here, I'll make sure it's on this place. You know this line that I made when I folded my front part into two in order to iron it and get the center. I'll make sure that this tip is on this place so that that shows that it's on the center. Okay, then I'll continue sewing. When I get to the edge, I will stop. I will stop. When I stop, making sure my needle is still inside, I will lift up it up like this, turn it. You see the way I've turned it? Then I'll sew to this pointed area. Okay, so when I get to this pointed area, I will stop again, move it, making sure my needle is still down there. Then I will also move it. When I move it, I will also sew to this other side. When I get to this edge again, I'm going to move it. See the way I'm doing it? Okay, so the next thing now is to sew. I'll start sewing up. Now look at where we are now. This is where that first placket stopped. That's where we make our notch before we started sewing all this on the top. Then I will, so when I get to this place, I will go up by at least half an inch. Let me show you guys. Okay, I've passed that place with at least half an inch. Then look at what I'll do. I'm going to lift it up again this way. Then I'll close it. You can make a design here. If there's any design you want to make, you can make it here, but I just want to close it. Okay, have do you see what we have? So you see, this is what we have. You see the place we closed? This is where I told you guys, like half an inch after where that our notch, or after where the first placket stopped. Now this is what we're going to do. We're going to take out this pin. You see this place now, we'll lift this one up like this, turn it. Remember? Okay guys, like I said, this is this is our this is our placket. This is our placket. This was what this is where the first sewing stopped, right? Then we lift this up. This is the um bigger placket. This side where the smaller placket is, you just put it down like this. Now this one we lifted up. We are going to sew from where this one stopped. Please be mindful of this stitch you made here. From where this one stopped, we sew it till the tip here. So this is what we have. This is what we have. You see the way it is. So this is what we have after sewing. Do you see it? This is it. This is what double placket looks like. This is the small one. This is the bigger one. So all we have to do now is when we are done coupling, sewing our clothes, we just fix our pressing button. So this. Okay, guys, this is a final look after we are done coupling. Please, if you have not subscribed, do well to subscribe. See you guys next time. Thank you.